Hi guys, this is Ranjit, and in this video we'll have a look at this new Lenovo Yoga 7i laptop, which is a powerful 2-in-1 laptop that is powered by the latest Intel 12th generation processor, and it's actually a pretty powerful 2-in-1 laptop by Lenovo. And I have been actually testing this laptop for the last 10 days, so I'll give you my opinion. And guys, this is actually a review unit that was sent to me by Lenovo, but don't worry, all the testing is done independently by me, and I'll also show you the benchmark. So let's have a look at this laptop now. So guys, this is the Lenovo Yoga 7i, and this is actually having a 14-inch screen. And let me actually first give you a physical overview. And this is the touchscreen, and this is the OLED model. We also get this laptop in a traditional LCD model if you want. But let me first show you the physical build quality. And guys, this is actually made of anodized aluminum. So entirely it's made up of metal, and the build quality is really good. In fact, we have two speakers over here and also front firing speaker, a total of 4, and back we have vents to dissipate the heat. And this laptop does not get very hot, and you have the nice Yoga branding over here. Moving to the ports, on this end we have a micro SD card. I wish it was a full slot. Two actually Thunderbolt 4 ports, and you also charge via this. In fact, you also get a 65 watt Type-C PD charger in the box. We also get a full-size HDMI slot. Back again, we have quite a bit of vents to dissipate the heat, and here we have the power on off button. And you have a USB Type-A port and a headphone combo jack. And this is a 2-in-1 design, guys. And if I just open it up, and you can easily open it up, the hinge quality is really good. And you just open it up, and you notice that IR Windows Hello was there, so you have that face unlocking on this one, and it works very well, as you can see. The screen quality is really good, and the big thing is that as this is a 2-in-1, you can just also move within this orientation, or just completely lay it flat, and with the optional pen, you can also do writing and stuff with this. This supports 4096 levels of pressure. I'm not an artist, but yeah, you do have this. This is an optional accessory. So again, a 2-in-1, and the hinge quality is good. In 2-in-1s, the hinge quality should be very good, and that was the case with this one. Now moving to the screen quality. The screen quality, again, I have the higher end OLED version, and this can go up to 400 nits, but this is VISA HDR 500 certified, so a very good quality screen that you're getting. It's a 14-inch screen. It's a quad HD, technically 2.8K screen that you're getting, and this is not a regular 60 Hz screen. This is actually a 90 Hz screen in terms of refresh rate. When you're browsing and stuff like this, scrolling and everything, it's a lot more smoother, I would say, compared to 60 Hz, and once you get used to it, you really like it. Traditionally, again, as it's a Lenovo laptop, the keyboard quality is very good, the chiclet size keyboard, and also these are actually backlit. You can actually increase the backlit and decrease it if you want. And the travel is actually really good on this one. And if you notice closely, on the side actually we have the front firing speakers, and I have to show you back also we have two. So this is one of the rare laptops where I was not disappointed with the speaker quality. In fact, it's actually pretty loud. Let me actually show you. Let's just go to this. Yeah, copyright free music. I'm going to play it. Let's just skip it a little bit. I'm going to increase the volume now. It's about 68%. I'm going to increase it. This is 86 now, and this is 100%. So actually a lot louder compared to most Windows laptop. In fact, I hardly had to keep it at 100%. So very good speaker quality on this one. And again, as I've told you, the screen quality is something that is very good. And in fact, the screen is also very color accurate. So you can do video editing and photo editing, etc. on this laptop without any issues. I'm impressed with the screen quality on this. Now moving to the performance of this laptop. And if you notice closely, we have a sticker known as Intel Evo, and this is the Core i7 variant. Generally, you won't find this Intel Evo branding sticker on many laptops laptops that even have an Intel processor. To have this Intel Evo branding, a laptop has to perform very well. In fact, this Evo sticker is only given to a select few laptops, and Intel also actually certifies them. If a laptop is having this Intel Evo branding, you can be rest assured it is among the top. In fact, it should also offer things like, for example, excellent battery life, instant on. Right now it's gone on standby. If it's Intel Evo, the moment you open it up, instantly, if you notice, the screen lighted up. So it has to have instant on, very long battery life. In fact, though this is having a pretty big capacity battery, it's a 71 watt hour battery. Generally, these sort of laptops, what I've seen is 60 watt hour or something like that. This is having a 71 watt hour battery. Even though it's having that, it's actually not that heavy, just 1.42 kilograms. And the weight balance distribution has been done very well on this laptop. So that is something that I like. And in terms of battery life, they're claiming about 10 to 11 hours, but realistically you can get anywhere from about 7 to 8 hours easily on this one. Another thing that I really liked on this laptop is the charging port. As I've told you, you can charge with any of these two Thunderbolt ports, and any PD charger. A 65 watt charger is supplied, and the charging speed is very, very fast. It has that rapid fast charging. So the other day it was just at about 12%, and I just put it on charge, and I came after about approximately 35 minutes or so, and it was 85% charge. So the charging speed is also very, very quick on this laptop. So that way the power management has been done very, very well on this one. Now moving to another thing is that, as it's again Intel Evo, you also get the Thunderbolt 2, Thunderbolt 4 ports. Actually, both of them are Thunderbolt 4, and also it is having the latest networking, that is Wi-Fi 6E and Bluetooth 5.2 on this one. So in terms of networking and ports, you don't have to worry, you're getting the best, and I like the optimizations done on this laptop. In fact, when you're regularly using this laptop like this, as we are using, I hardly notice the fan noise also on this laptop. Only when I was stressing it with benchmarks and stuff, I noticed that fans were ramping up. I'll show you the benchmarks later on, but first let's have a look at the processor. And as I've told you, this is having the latest Intel 12th generation processor. Let me just zoom, just show you why CPU Z. Let me just zoom in, and as I've told you, this is having the Intel Core i7 variant that we are having, and it's 1260p, and the max TDP is 28 watt. This is the latest that we are having from Intel as of now, based on 10 nanometer process. And guys, this is a proper 12 core processor, and it's actually having 16 threads. What Intel has done is they've divided it into, it has 4 powerful threads, that is the P core that they call, and 8 efficiency ones. So it's divided in P. The P are actually multi-threaded. So 4 P cores, that gives about 8 threads, and 8 E cores, that is efficiency. So you get the best of both, and that's why in benchmarks the performance is actually really good. Again, if you move to the main board that's made by Lenovo. Memory, again, another thing I liked is that this is having DDR5 RAM. In fact, LPDDR5 RAM at 4800 megahertz, which is actually very, very fast. They're having 16 gigabytes of RAM, but again, the RAM is soldered, guys. You also get a variant with 8 gigabytes if you want. Graphics is Intel Iris Xe graphics, and this is a lot better compared to earlier integrated graphics solution. In fact, you can do light to medium gaming with this graphic card. In fact, it does not heat up that much also. So that's regarding the configuration of this one. Okay, let's open the benchmark folders. I had run it yesterday. Let's start with the popular, Geekbench. You can also download these. That's the reason that I'm showing you. Let me just lower the brightness. As you can see, for single core, we got a score of 1729, and for multi-core 8348, which is actually really, really good. Now let's move to the GPU. OpenCL, I ran on Geekbench 5. Here we got a score of 19,419, which is not bad for an integrated solution. And this is for the SSD. SSD is a 512 or 1 terabyte SSD you can get with this configuration. The one we have is having a 1 terabyte SSD. And again, as you can see, very, very good scores. 3,349 for reads and 3,218 for writes. What does this mean? Anything you load on this or anything you run on this will be very fast. So you don't have to worry about that. In fact, the booting times are also very fast. You notice that instant on and all those things. Now moving to Cinebench, let me actually show you this. And again, here we got some very good score. I'm just zooming in. And for multi-core, we got a very, very healthy score of 7,585, and for single core 1703, which is actually a very impressive score for such a thin and light laptop. And what does this mean? This means that the CPU is powerful enough that you can even do heavy tasks like video editing and stuff like this. For example, I tried video editing on this one with 4K video with Adobe Suite, and it worked fine. I didn't have any lag or something. So even for 4K video editing and stuff, you can use this laptop. Again, as I've told you, you get in various variants, and it starts at 92,875. And the one we have is around 1,15,000. So overall, what do I feel about this Lenovo Yoga 7i? As you saw, guys, this is a very good laptop. In fact, though it's a 2-in-1 and having very high specification, and the processor is also pretty powerful, they managed to keep the weight very light at 1.4 kilograms. Also, you get this optional, what do you say, stylus if you want. So if you want to jot down or take notes, etc., you have that option. Also, the build quality was actually really good, and I also like the fact that this laptop did not get excessively hot or something with regular usage. Only when I was running the benchmarks in the performance mode, yes, I heard the fan a little bit and it became a little bit warm, but considerably, I would say, compared to most other laptops in this range, this did not exhibit any heating issues, overheating issues that I've noticed. I also like the fact that the battery life is very good thanks to that Intel Evo certification. So the battery life and the general performance is also very good. So certainly, if you're looking for a premium 2-in-1 laptop, you can certainly have a look at this one. Overall, I would say this is a very impressive 2-in-1. So if you're in a market for looking for a 2-in-1 laptop, and because of the processor, also the 1260p, it's actually pretty powerful, and you can even do 4K video editing on this laptop. So certainly this laptop gets a thumbs up from me. Anyways, guys, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. This is Ranjit, and I hope to see you in my next video. Take care, guys.